Okay. Now the question is it working? Hello? 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 It looks like it is. I didn't realize I could just use the chat from there. Get this out of my fucking face. Okay, there we go. X. Thank you. So then all it takes is just a quick tap and I can view chat. Cool. Okay, let me re-explain the premise of what's going on here. So, I just tried to do this a second ago, but technical difficulties overtook the whole scenario. So, basically what's going on here is you guys issue out commands, and to the best of my ability, I will try to do them. Such as, like, you could be like, clean that, move that bottle somewhere else, or throw it away even, and I will do that thing. But until that happens, I'm just kind of chilling, vibing, listening to music. It's what I usually do anyways. Takis? Dare I eat Takis? No, no, no. I must just put this in backwards. Yesterday I had like a more dramatic and planned out intro. We're into it now. By we, I mean just me at this point in time. I guess I'll just sit here and brainstorm aloud. One of the ideas I had was have like basic rules listed on the screen, but I just didn't want to create too much clutter on the screen. So it's kind of like a lot to deal with when you turn this on and look at how much clutter exists already. You see, I've got the pass-through mixed in with my VR, and so it's already pretty cluttered. So I'm just imagining what that overlay would look like with that. So that's why it's like a clean overlay setup. I'm not really trying to bog it down more than I ever have to. Because after all, the PC I'm using isn't the strongest. It's just a nice build. Just nice, not amazing. Hang on, let's not burn my Quest headset. So we're just vibing, hanging out. I guess I'll say what kind of tasks I'm looking to complete deep down in my own heart here. I want to clean my room, but I don't know where to start. It's not much that needs to be done, but it's just a matter of direction that I need help with. I just farted. I think it was silent but deadly. Definitely deadly. What was that? Suggestion. The stream current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 2500, but it looks fine. Shut up. I mean, as fine as this wobbly ass pass-through camera can be, right? Do I still have any coffee? Last sip. All gone. Check out what I got over here. So, it says legendary coffee mug. It's soul bound. Always hold it in my offhand. Actually, that's not true. This is my main hand. Adds 135 to intellect, 130 to stamina. Cream socket is filled. Sugar socket is always filled. There's one other thing that it makes me a super nerd. I forgot to mention that. I'm surprised this lighter still works. How much fluid is even in there? Can't really tell. Last I checked, it was like down, way down. Ash it in the proper receptacle. I'm not even going to check the suggestion. I know what it's going to say. We are fine at this bit rate. We are perfectly fine. I can look over here and it's not laggy. Okay? It's fine. You know what I should do? No, that would be too much of a how would it? Let me check it out. Let's see. I said tap. Thank you. Tap in. There we go. This is the battle station. This is where all the magic takes place. Just getting used to it again. Okay. But this needs to be down because I don't like it in the way of my keyboard. And the keyboard can come closer. Yes. There we go. Much better. What other kind of widgets are there? Community moderation, participants. Okay. Toggle moderation activity. Will be shown. Will not be shown. Okay. And a pop-out chat. What if we did that instead? And then I took the pop-out chat, made it float like right in the middle. Yeah, that's good. Beautiful. Can I minimize this? I guess I don't have to minimize it. There we go. This is what's going on. Yeah. All right. So I guess the plan for today is to sit and chill until somebody comes in and tells me to do something. I will be the laziest person ever until prompted otherwise. How about that? And also we are held together by a 16-foot cord. This is as far as we go for now. Until we could figure out objective number... Which one was that? 3. Objective number 3. Remove the restriction. Still got to figure that one out. But we're getting closer. I was doing a bunch of research last night after I ended the stream, and it looks like there's already a way to make SideQuest wireless. It's just evading my grasp because I'm an absolute bot. Hang on, where does that show up? Yeah. I'm clicking random shit. I'm gonna ruin something. I need to see what I'm clicking. There we go. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was trying to click. So that way I can at least see when somebody said something that's not inside of here. Okay. Back to the room. And this time I have not smoked the Marijuana. Last night I did. That like made me like so much more amped for what was going on. But it's like, no, I need to be calm for this. That's just how weed affects me for some reason. Not that I condone smoking weed, because it's, you know, it is what it is. It's a mind-altering substance. So try and keep your mind clear. That's what I say. That's why I only do it at night, right before bed, or when I'm getting close to going to sleep. Make sure you get a good rest too. I slept what, 8 hours? Something like that. Absurd amount. I went to bed crazy late last night because I was doing all that research though. What? Excuse me. I feel like I wanted to test this out. And we're push-ups. Do I have enough space to do push-ups here? Let's see. Over here I might. Stains. I see stains. More things that need to be done. Just saying. You know, we got a vacuum. I'm not gonna say where, but we got one. And a shampooer. Okay. I need more space. Did I lock the door when he opens it and bashes my head in? Okay. We're good. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for now. Okay. Dropped bottle. I heard it. I can't see it. Where is it? Where did it go? Hello? Am I completely tripping? Where did it go? Oh, you sneaky little bastard, you. Okay. What next? Make the bed. I could do better than that. Hang on. Let's see. How do these pillows smell? Fine. I still smell the fresh fabric softener. All right. And so this right here is Bandit's bed. It's the name of my kitty, our kitty. So we got to make sure we keep it all nice for him. See, sometimes he goes out roaming in the backyard and then out into the neighborhood, and he gets these little foxtail things stuck in his fur. So that's what I'm checking for right now. See, I shouldn't be doing this. That's what I was seeing. Okay. So you guys might not be seeing anything right now. Let me back up and check. Yeah, you guys aren't seeing anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me fix this. I guess the best way to subvert that issue would be to just keep my quest controllers with me. Allow it. Well, at least we're still connected. How's it going if you're here? I can't quite see if you've messaged. No, I could see it. Nope, nobody's messaged. Okay. There we go. Launch. So now you should be able to see? Question mark? Did screen copy disappear? It did. Okay, I see. Huh. SideQuest is connected, so start stream. There you go. You have eyes to see into the portal. It's a trippy portal. All of the random colors you've ever needed. It's mostly pinks and reds, I guess. Anyways, move away from that, but I want to grab it and move it over here. I want to move that up. And I want to take... Actually, here. This is even better. If I can keep this here... Yeah, hang on. I wish there was a way you could save how you've set up this little virtual space here. So I don't have to reconfigure it every freaking time. Restore chat. Pop out chat. Boom. No, don't. Not that far. There we go. Can I still move around and stuff? Okay, I can. Finicky. Okay. Place that there for now. And get back to making Bandit's bed. As I describe what's going on. So, yeah, he gets these little foxtails in his fur. So I'm just checking around for those. Seems pretty good. Oh, I think I found one. It's like what I don't understand. Why doesn't he just lick himself and get rid of all of those things on the ground? Why does he got to do it right on my bed and his bed? Anyways, it's neither here nor there. Fold it up, drop it on the basket next to the trash. Which this needs to be actually in there. And what is that? It is a pistachio shell for my fat ass. Okay, cool. Then what do? Next, you do that. Okay. I'm trying to do this without, that's why I'm doing it slowly. Trying to do this without unplugging my cable again. On accident. How charged is this? It's getting there. Put that like that. And then gotta start tucking. Gotta start doing the tucking. Hang on. This thing's all in the crease. Okay. Do that and that. This is already tucked in. Okay. That's not. Okay, cool. Now it's working the way that I thought it would. See, the whole battle station should follow me wherever I go. That's what I wanted it to do, and now it is doing that. Get tucked. And then this side I usually don't tuck in much. Just about halfway. So that way it's easy to hop in and out of. Okay. And so, wait. Now, the bed has been made. I'm happy with that. Now, get back to chilling. Look at all those suggestions. Hang on. What's going on there? But it's staying consistently around 6K, right? Like, why would that be an issue? Where is it? There they are. Are you telling me I'm not streaming right now? Oh, okay. Sorry, it's gonna sound like a loop real quick. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where's the music? Is it that quiet? Oh my goodness. Where's the music? Is it that quiet? Oh my goodness. Where's the music? Is it that quiet? Okay, there we go. Right? Right? Wait, why does it sound so quiet? It's not doing the thing. It's not doing the thing. I gotta check something real quick. It was working yesterday. I gotta check something real quick. It was working yesterday. So I gotta check that. Hang on. I think it was working yesterday. Let's go into my channel. Go to live. Hey. Yeah, it was working. It was doing fine. Oh, YouTube. And then YouTube Studio. Where's it? Oh yeah, the live thing. What did you do? There we go. Hang on, if I pause the music real quick, hang on, I'll be able to hear. Yeah, it's working fine. Yeah, it's not even too loud either. Okay, cool. Gotta do a little troubleshooting here and there. Just making sure. So, it's really loud for me, so I just gotta turn it down a little bit on my headphones. And we're good to go. Back to the show. All right. Wait, I need the pop-out chat to be overlaid over all this mess. Okay. Boom, boom. Good. We're just vibing, baby. Just vibing. I think I'm gonna play a little VR chat later. Oy. You guys have no idea. I've got like the jitters so bad because of that cup of coffee I had. Phew. But at the same time, I'm still thinking about this situation that we've got ourselves into. For example, just how far can we take this inside of a small little room? Guess I won't know till I meet someone, right? So, shout out to Frosty for trying to make me hold the poop log yesterday. Oh yeah, so I guess I should say some of the unlocks. Well, for one, the main unlocks that exist currently would be Clean Desk. You could unlock that. It's currently locked behind quite a few... Let me try that again. It's currently locked behind quite a few objects that need to be reorganized and or cleaned and or placed in proper receptacles. Hint, hint. Certain things could be put on shelves. There are out of the room tasks to complete, such as retrieve the shampooer or retrieve the what do you call those things that do the sucking up of the vacuuming? Oh yes, the vacuum. And so, yeah, there's quite a few things that need to be done. But God, I'm too lazy to do it. So I guess we just vibe. Still. Don't tell me to remove my headset. I'm chilling, dude. What's wrong with you? You've spent too long in a dark space. It's actually well lit. I have a 100-watt light right there, and then I got a 60-watter over there. It's plenty of light. It does just fine. Thank you. Still see my hands. Still see the vaporization device. Vaporization. That's what happens when you're trying to be over smart. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling something like a little heavier. I'm gonna go back to Kings of a New Sound. Don't you start blinking on me. Thank you. Why did it reset everything? Stop doing that. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. My gumdrop buttons. That's terrible. Gingy. Eh. Come on. Thank you. You go up. You go center. You go to the side. gosh, I always forget. Okay. Boom. I guess maybe every once in a while I just ought to check in on the battle station, make sure it's all working correctly. Every step that I make, the quest is like, this isn't what you're supposed to do with this device. And I'm like, I know. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm gonna change to some danker jams. Oh yes, far danker. For an hour. No. There we go. We've got an hour of penis music to listen to. So now it's time to get nerdy. This is a real endurance test. How long can I take this before I go absolutely insane? Okay, you win. I can't. Okay. Wait, hold on. What is this? I feel like this is gonna be low-key fire for no reason at all. See? See? I knew it would be kind of fire for no reason. Transitioned so well. Why? Jackal Queenston, you legend. Yes, this is what I do. Oh, yes. Uh, uh. This tea is so old. I think I bought it like a month and a half ago. It tastes like slightly fermented or something. That doesn't taste right anymore. That really doesn't taste right anymore. See, I knew this music would drive me crazy. It's making me drink fermented tea. Whoa. Where's the kaboom? Okay. Beautiful. Great music. Everybody knows Penis Music 1. How about Penis Music 2? What is this?
Then silence got blown apart.
This actually goes so hard. My nose is itchy. Ah! Bishu? Yes.
Hello YouTube, today we're going to be doing penis music.
We're getting right to the good part though.
Distortion on what? Penis! Pee-pee! Pee-pee! Penis! Penis! Pee-pee! Early, right?
We're looking for only the hardest variations of penis music. That's why I had to click Bishu.
Bishu is, I guess
Why? Isn't that from SpongeBob? It goes so hard.
Thank you, chat. Thank you. Alright, let's get...
That was beautiful. Okay, I think now we listen to my new highest note. This must be pretty high. I remember the first one. Wait, first we have to set up with the prerequisite. Is it the same person? It has to be the same person. It actually is the same person. Okay, hang on. Taken. We stopped. Where's highest note sung by a man? Okay, I think it's this. Beautiful. This is art. If I screamed for my life, this is what it would sound like. It would start off as ah, and then it would slowly devolve into. I can't even do it. Okay, so now we have to see what is the newest, highest note. It's gone extra tonal. It's got to be at least 19,000 hertz. Oh my goodness. Kilohertz, I mean. Well, 19,000 hertz would have worked. It's definitely 19,000 kilohertz of pure frequency. Oh my goodness. This man is a unit.
I'm partially doing it in the key of A minor myself. I'm partially doing it in the key of A minor myself.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Where's the chat? Let's pop that back out. So, I think that session on the internet helped me learn quite a bit. Said I'm not fit to hit the highest notes in the world. I never was. But that won't stop me from trying. Let's just pretend that never happened. Can you tell I'm bored? If you're ever stuck in the wilderness, you only need two things to survive. A lighter and an empty lighter. Because you put the two together and you have an external source of light that is now your own internal source. And then you absorb it. And then you become stronger. And then you go find a bear. You pick up that bear and you throw him as hard as you can. But sadly, these are not bear grabbing arms. They're more like noodle lifting arms. Noodles. I miss them. I would eat a noodle straight hard right now. I would just take that thing and start chomping. Raw noodles are great. I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. I would just get a pack of spaghetti. I would pick out like 3 raw noodles and I would just start munching on it like I'm a gopher or something. Or a hamster. Then I would make a little game out of how much I could stuff into my mouth with... That sounds weird. Let me rephrase that. How many spaghetti noodles bits that I could fit into my mouth. That still sounds weird. Hang on. How do I describe this? Not have it misconstrued. I used to eat lots of spaghetti. There we go. That's simple enough. And I would try and compete against myself to see how many bits of the noodle I could hold in my mouth before it feels like it's a dissolving mess. And then there was one time where I just couldn't get all of them. And so I just ended up throwing them all up. Because it just, the texture, I'm a texture eater. And so when certain textures just evoke the reaction to throw up in me. And it's not a matter of if I'll throw up, it's just a matter of when, after I've felt that texture in my mouth. It's not sus. It's not sus. Okay, it might be a little sus. distort your lens. The music stops, and the people are all asleep. What are you left with but your own thoughts to temper you into a space of turmoil that you may never receive yourself from? It's the lack of communication that you become indwelled upon, and the depth and so, and the lack of the soul that thus expresses forth. Sorry, what? What kind of music do I want right now? Don't tell me what to do. I'm still vibing. Okay, now you're not alone. What is that song? No more. Keep your head up. Focus on the night sky. Now you're not alone. What is that song? Alone by... Is it Alan Walker? Is it? I want to say it is. No, it's not. It's like an old school dubstep song, I think. Ooh, speaking of old school dubstep, how about old school chill step? Blackmill. The best of Blackmill from 9 years ago. Oh, this is gonna be a blast in the past for me. Yup. Oh, this music just takes me back to a better time. Instant. Not that this is a good time. It's just uncertain. And in many uncertain steps, you must come to understand the very essence of that. It is not something that can be described. It is rather something that you prescribe yourself to in an effort to bring forth the good. Keep moving the pop-out chat. Okay, there. I just realized that's probably a really obnoxious sound, the sound of the wire hitting the mic. I gotta put the wire over the mic. There we go. I see it popping up every time in the audio feed. but I didn't really recognize that something needed to be done until now. This shit is tasting burnt already. I thought I just refilled it last night. Just goes to show how much nicotine I want in my body in the first place. It's a problem. Goodness. There we go. Did I just break it? No, I didn't. Okay. Whew. I would have cried. I broke my vape. Let's see. Is this Tres Leches? Yes, it is. Tres Leches. Tres Leches. I feel like I can never Spanish properly. Who says that? Say Spanish words or Mexican words properly. This isn't a good idea. Okay, hang on. Bear with me now. I just gotta move it a little bit. Okay. Now I can see. Okay. That's good. Boom. What's your problem? What are you bitching about? Tell me now. It just reset everything again. Please work with me. Please. You know how hard it is to manage all these different things and make them do the act right thing. There we go. See, that wasn't so long this time. To set it up again. There, now it doesn't taste burnt. It tastes like 3 milks. I wish I could know the exact description of this flavor. I'll kind of try and describe it. It's like... Hang on, let me try it again. It's like a butterscotch lollipop or hard candy, except it's got hints of... What is that? I want to say like an herb of some kind, like rosemary or something. That's what it tastes like to me in this state, but that's probably because the cotton has been burnt a little bit with this cartridge. But yeah. And I've yet to taste this one. I actually have a completely empty cartridge that has never been used that I wanted to try this one with. So when the time comes, the time will come, and I will describe that flavor. But you know what flavor beats all? This one. The flavor that cleans your palate. The water. Okay. So, hear me out here. This is a little bit complicated, but another thing I thought of in regards to this stream idea, this experiment, would be what if we could get the little, you see how the shadow hand appears? See, if I have hand tracking on natively on the Oculus, there'll be a little shadow hand here. Now my idea is, what if we could get the shadow hand to be controlled by people in a Discord that can connect via Discord and control just the shadow hand, you know, not my headset or my computer or anything like that. And then they can point to things directly inside of the space just for a little bit more interactivity. Because the way that it goes right now is I kind of wanted you guys to just say what it is that you want me to interact with and then explain the interaction. That's pretty much where we are right now. But I'm thinking a little bit more deep. It's just I know that it's out of my ability to know how to do, you know, editing, like what would you call it? The mixing of apps, I guess you could say, where you can mix Discord applications with, like, for example, or it wouldn't even be Discord, I'd imagine. It would have to be some kind of third party. So it would have to be, like, particularly designed. Now, I thought if this becomes interesting enough and it gets enough interaction, then I'm totally willing to put money forth into making that a thing and finding the right people to talk to, because I do know where to search. And I'm always open to suggestions in regards to who to talk to about this, that, or the other. So if anybody has any ideas to make that concept real, which is using the shadow hand from hand tracking for literally just that, a hand shadow, not for me to actually be using it as a hand for VR, then holla at your boy. What's my name on Steam? My name on Steam is Peace, P-E-4-C-E. I've got a picture of Mr. Krabs in a really dejected corner because he's a crackhead. And yeah, just send me a message. We'll talk, do some brainstorming. And if you ever feel like you want to holla at me in VR chat or whatever other kind of games that... Hang on, something went wrong. I could see it. Uh-oh. Hang on, I'm fixing it real quick. Which means I have to start up the screen copy again. Give me a second. I think it's like an idle feature for when... It's like trying to save the battery of the Quest. That's not the point of what I'm trying to do right now, though. I don't need to save the battery. I have reasons for that. I'm doing this wrong. Hang on. Did I pause the music? I did. Go back. All right. Monitor 2. And then pop out chat. Boom. Okay. There we go. Everything's connected. I did not have to run screen copy again. Good. Back to where we were. Yeah, so I'm kind of just like spitballing ideas here, just for it to be saved on record in my live streams. And as long as they're saved, then they're saved. And later there's going to be videos coming out. That's my main plan here, is to incorporate all the events that happen in stream to videos. So that way we'll have a nice chronological way of seeing what happened as the events of the day for that stream of the day. But for now, I guess the main restrictions are that it's going to be limited to maximum 3 hours each stream. I may end it sooner, depending on things that I have to do in real life, or depending on how I'm feeling, you know. That's not to say I'm going to just simply hop up and leave when I'm starting to feel a little tired or something like that. It's just a matter of, you know, I got to make sure that my body stays in check, that I'm staying active, not just actually sitting here for 24 hours. But that's not to say we can't get to that point when we're more prepared. It's just a matter of respecting what's going on here, and respecting myself, and respecting the viewer, and respecting. For now, we're just vibing. Just like I've said for the past however long this has been, it's been like, what, 30 minutes, 45 minutes? I have something very important to show you guys, but I can't really show you guys right here, so I gotta do this secretly. Hang on. Where is it? It's too important. Okay. You ready for it? You ready? You can kind of see it. That's me. That's me, IRL. Happy birth. You're welcome for that meme. So, welcome to today's meme of the day of the meme. And that is that, hello. So we're just chilling. Yo, let me dox myself real quick. So I live at 6969 420 Street, New Dank City. You're welcome. Save anybody the effort of ever wanting to dox me. I've already done it. Just checking my list. Crossing off the list, checking it twice thing. Just call me Santa Claus. Okay. Let's level up the dexterity skill. Shit! I caught it though. Okay. I just realized the more you try to focus on something with your eyes in VR in the pass-through, it feels like the blurrier it gets. See, I don't quite understand how the lenses work. And that's what makes it even more fun for me. Like, how could you have fun just spending so much time twirling a pen around your fingers? Well, yes. Yeah. Okay. Just waiting. Who shall approach me and say hi? Or what's up? Or grab a log of poo. I have nails. Nail clippers, but no nails to clip. Did you see that? That was a fly. Where'd it go? There's a fly in the room. Can't hear him, but I saw him. I think we just found a new objective. We gotta build something to swat that fly. Oh, I just saw him again. Hang on. What do I do? Okay. A little white rabbit from yesterday and the day before. Where are you? You have a task. Smack the fly. Yeah. Where is it? It's going to take some crazy reaction timing. There's a little bit of a delay. There is a little bit of a delay. Let him come up one more time. And I'll show my smacking prowess. It's probably by the big lights. Why'd you do that? I'm in a known play area. Okay, I'm turning off pass-through just to listen to you for a second. And you completely ruined everything. Oh no, my memes! You can't see that. It's against the rules. Okay. Some of those memes are a little too dank, man. Okay. Pop that there. Oop. Let me back in the pass-through. Thank you. And where's that fly? Where is that fly? I feel like he's around here. It's so hard to see. I just see a blur. It's just fat white light. I can't see anything except... I know you guys could probably see a lot. Yeah, you guys could see a lot better than I can. I just realized that. Oh well. A lot better. I'm jealous. Huh. Yeah, the warp wobble. Haven't forgotten about that objective. Gotta get rid of it. Where is that fly? Gotta hang up my little white rabbit, man. I just saw him, didn't I? No, I think that was just the screen adjusting. He knows I'm talking about him. He knows I'm talking shit. That's why he left. He's scared. He knows that this rabbit holds a lot of power. We gotta defeat him. Alright, I'll set the weapon down for now. But if we ever feel threatened by that fly again, we'll know what to do. And he knows what's up. Back to vibing. Oh, the pain in my knee has come back. I need to set a minifin. That's why I want to go swimming so bad. So, yeah, yesterday I was kind of describing what was going on with the pool. I cleaned out, me and my father cleaned out the pool filter, and that was like a huge hassle. It's a big old machine. It's like giant $20,000 piece of equipment, and you got to be like really precise with what you do and how careful you are. So yeah, it was just a long process, and then pulling out the filters themselves, one of them's like literally 50 pounds, so you're just like Eve. And then we had to spray them down because it looked like Shrek's swamp in the pool, basically. Like, I was thinking any second Shrek was gonna pop out and start singing me his oh so famous poem, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. But yeah, once we got it cleaned, now we had to put in a bunch of chemicals, and then we're pretty much in the waiting phase to make sure that it doesn't turn green again and start doing the algae buildup stuff. In the meantime, we also have to clean that filter again. So that is something I'm really not looking forward to doing. Just based on what it's done to my knee right now, you know. Ooh. But it's got to be done. Probably going to do it tomorrow, matter of fact. So I probably won't start the stream until later PST, like around 4 Pacific Standard, or maybe even 5. But it also depends, like, because I might want to watch a movie with my mother. I know tonight I'm going to be watching a movie. What did we just watch? We just watched, yesterday we watched Imitation of Life. And then, was it Imitation of Life? Yeah, it was. What else was it? A Raisin in the Sun. Wow. To both movies. Just wow. All I'm saying is, like, the movies nowadays just don't hit like the old movies do. I'm talking about, like, in thematics, you know, and just storytelling. They don't hit the same way. They don't hit right. I mean, I've seen the Avengers and shit, and it's like, yeah, cool, crazy, over-the-top action and CGI and stuff, but, like, that's the only real impressive feeling you get from them. You know, you don't get the same amount of closure that you would get from an old-school movie. You know, they're a lot simpler, you know. I guess that's what I like. I'm pretty simple-minded in that regard when it comes to movies. I'm not, like, into overly smart movies, if that makes sense. Like, okay, let's take a step back. I like the movie Inception, right? But I would consider that to be an overly smart movie, just because, you know, if you don't do research into the movie's premise and further than just what you've seen, it's gonna take like 3 or 4 more times to get even more depth, you know, to watch it. Whereas with these old school movies, you could watch it one time and totally understand the plot, totally understand the characters, totally understand everything that happened in the movie. You know, and so, like, I love the, you know, psychological aspect of movies like Inception, where it's all like, it really makes you think about like dreams and stuff. And then, you know, thinking about movies like Avengers, you know, those movies, they're like, oh yeah, the really cool over-the-top type of fantasy movie that, you know, you liked when you were a kid. You know, but it's like when you're older, see me, I'm 25 years old. I'm not a kid yet. I mean, I'm yet, like, I'm gonna grow into a kid. I'm no longer a kid, so it's like those movies don't really hit the same way that they used to. It's not to say they're not good movies. It's just like I'll watch an Avengers movie, and it doesn't give me the same feeling like as it did when I was younger. Whereas, you know, maybe it's because I spent so much time just watching all the new movies, you know, like as they would come out, I would be also caught up on them. I'd be like, oh yeah, here comes the new Captain America movie, here comes the new Hulk movie, here comes the new. And then they started getting all this weird new stuff, She-Hulk, and started improvising plot lines and trying to develop deeper upon them and incorporate them within the universe that they created themselves, lore. And it's like, that's where it gets far too complex and where it ever needed to be to me, because if you follow the comics, they're... Hang on, I'm going on a big nerd rant here. I just realized it. But if you follow the comics, they have a very direct plot line. And it feels like a lot of the Avengers movies diverged from the stories themselves, main plot lines, so as to take away from the main characters, you know, total, you know, worth in that sense. Like, in the comics, there's so much more depth to Captain America. And the same thing with Iron Man, and the same thing with Thor. You know, every single comic has so much more depth than what the Avengers movies do tell and can tell about them. And that's the reason why I'm like, these modern day fantasy movies are just cash grabs. And especially like with how intertwined and interwoven they have to be with each other, it takes away from the, you know, the cool past that they once had. And that's where I stand in regards to modern day movies. Like, if you could point me in the right direction of a really good movie or series even, you know, like I'll say, for example, there were a couple North Korean films, or not North Korean, sorry, Oriental. I'll just use Oriental because I don't want to be too generalized. I mean, I want to be generalized in this sense with what I'm trying to say because I don't know what the direct reference is. Sorry about that. But like Squid Games, for example, that's a pretty interesting concept. And it takes from books that already existed and it just interprets it as their own. Like, that's really creative to me. And that's why I like the movie Squid Game, or the series Squid Games, a lot. Because I believe it's kind of like a play on, what was the name of that book? I'm trying to remember. It's the book where it's about, you know, big, like millionaires would have like a private island, and then they would have the less impoverished people, or the more impoverished people, kill each other in order to basically survive. Or no. They would get killed by the millionaires, basically. Like, it's an indirect reference to that. They would get killed by the millionaires for sport. I'm trying to remember what that was called. Anyways, yeah, this is just like how I think. I can't remember it. It's not coming to mind. Anyways, it feels like an indirect reference to that book, just with a whole bunch of improvisation, you know, where the millionaires are no longer directly killing them in a big game hunt, but rather are doing it in a scenario that they have to kill each other in, you know, kind of like the Hunger Games. And yes, the Hunger Games is kind of along those same lines, where it's like, it's taking away from or it's not taking away, it's taking from something that it's simultaneously trying to pay homage to and then build upon as well. Like, that kind of creative license is totally dope to me. I'm like, yeah, I like that kind of improvisation. It makes sense. But like, when you take something from its original context and you just completely warp it to be, you know, fitting just for the new era with no respect in regard to how it once was. Like, if you're going to take the Avengers and make them no longer how they once were in the Avengers comic books, you better have a damn good reason for it. Or it better be better than just a cash grab. But that's what I felt when I watched the Avengers. Felt like nothing but a cash grab, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I know I'm not the only person that felt that way, because they just kept coming. They just kept on coming with more iterations of things to mold into the Avengers universe, rather than, you know, the comic books themselves universe, and build upon that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Iron Man and Iron Man 2 link directly with the Avengers, but they tell the Iron Man story in a new fashion that is both simultaneously new but also old, but it's not as old as it is new, and so therefore it's not adhering to the old formula as well as it should be, if that makes sense. Yeah, I could talk your ear off, basically. All I'm saying. But you know me. Usually I'm just chilling, vibing, listening to music. And I think that's also a lot of like the issue with what I would imagine the problem would be for filmmaking nowadays. Would be like, we're running out of ideas, man. But it's like there's so many different ideas to be had. How could you possibly run out of ideas? It's just a matter of people are trying so hard to parody, and parodying is like it's fine, you know. But it's like if you can come up with something unique, and then, or if you can parody something while making it unique, I guess should be the way I say it. That's a gem in itself, you know, because you're paying homage, but then simultaneously you're making something of your own. It's like a little bit of what I'm trying to do here with this stream. Because it's like, everybody likes interactive streams. I'm going to give a quick little shout out to whom I think is my favorite interactive streamer. Many people know him. It's Germa985. He's awesome. I love his content. I watch it all the time. To me, like, his idea of content creation is not only unique, but it's groundbreaking. You know, he did at one point in time he did what was called the Dollhouse stream, and that stream was so sick. It's basically he made himself a sim, and everybody interacted with him through the chat and made him a sim. You know, and they would basically say, well, you have to do this, you have to do that, and there was different scenarios that would be prompted on the screen, and it was a beautiful thing. And I'm like, that's kind of where I got the idea for whatever this is, this experiment. Because, you know, you watch a stream and you're thinking, there's, at least nowadays, what I'm thinking, you know, I'm watching a stream, and I'm watching, you know, the interactivity of the chat, and then also simultaneously the streamer themselves. But I'm recognizing that it's like become very formulaic. You know, people are at this point where, you know, yeah, you can play games all day and you can stream yourself playing the game, but how far is that? Like, what more depth is that going to take you until the next game is released? You know, like, you're just simply doing a grind. It's like, what if we could make the grind be something that's actually literally productive? Uh-oh. You guys blinked. I'm sorry. Let me fix it. There you go. Oh, sorry. Fix the seizure. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. What if we can make it something that is, like, both simultaneously interactive and then productive as well? You know? So that's why I'm like, the whole premise behind Control the Streamer isn't necessarily like, oh, let's get this guy to go grab a piece of poop out of a toilet or something, you know? No, it's not like that. It's how will chat react when prompted with, or how will you react, rather? Not just chat, because you guys are people, you know what I'm saying? How will you react with having the free will to control whatever decisions I make within a given time period? So that's why I'm saying, like, right now, it's not 24 hours a day that I'm going to be doing this. It's just going to be 3 hours every day, or possibly less than 3 hours. It just depends on what I said earlier, you know? And we just build upon it every day and see how far we'll go. But until I'm actually prompted with something, it's just going to be this mess. It's just going to be me rocking back and forth. It's just going to be me listening to music, watching memes, aka doing what I always do. So see, that's where I've kind of come up with the idea. It's like watching Jarma and other streamers and how they all interact. And yeah, I'll give a couple more shout outs to my favorite streamers. Summit1G, awesome. XQC, awesome. I love XQC's content for the reason that his content is, I don't want to insult, so give me a second. Let me prepare my statement. It feels like a way, like, I love the term that he uses, juicer. It's like the perfect way to describe what it is that, as a viewer, I'm looking for in regards to content. you know. But he makes it so that way you're at his mercy to watch or to do the content. And that like he'll make polls or whatever at certain points in time, but regardless, he's still gonna do what he wants to do. If for the day he's doing Minecraft speedruns, then you know damn well he's doing Minecraft speedruns. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the illusion of choice that you guys get. Whereas here, it's not so much an illusion, and you'll get to see that and track it in real time. You know, that's why I'm not trying to diss XQC and what he does, because it's a beautiful thing, and I love it. I love his content. It's awesome. Especially because of the fact that I'm always there and I'm always contributing to something. It's like, even if it's a small thing like Marbles on Stream, it's like, I remember one time, one time on Marbles on Stream, I actually got it on my alternate account. I'm not telling you guys my name, by the way. I actually got to win one time and set a record. And I was like, let's go. Let's go. You know, I'm like playing games like that and interacting with the stream. I'm not trying to diss. I'm not trying to diss anything with what I'm saying right now, is my point. You know, especially in regards to the things that led me to the idea that I currently hold on to, which is that I want you guys to control me, but please don't hurt me. But knowing you guys, I guess we'll just have to see what happens. What do you have to say for yourself, computer? What? Headset power is low. See, I figured we'd be reaching this point, but this time I'm going to let the headset die. There we go. Pop out chat where it needs to be. Bada boom. And bada boom. Okay. Good to go. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just looking out for chat. Hoping one day someone's going to look out for me. But until then, we look at the robe on the wall, or on the door hanging, and we think of the possibilities. I feel like the quest's tiredness has gotten to me. It's like I've seen a lot today, and now it's time for me to power down. And I've done a lot of talking. But one of these days, it'll be more than just making a bed. But for now, it's made. At least that. One step in the right direction. H2O. H2O. I'm really vibing right now. Well, I believe that's the end of stream 2. And I'll catch you later. Bye.